routine. Right, I'll just wait for that to finish rotating before I get out, because the thing is, you don't really want to jump out in front of a flipping rotating head. There you go, it's just stopped. There you go, right.
Look, these have all shined up now, haven't they? Look, now they've been used. I need to put an edge on them at some point.
Right, look, here we go. There's our lovely friends who've been down here. Look at that. So that, I'm not going to go on right down there. That's where they've been down. And then they've done a little sort of donut shape around the bottom there. And this is where they came back up to get out. So they came right down the field, right across here. And I think they probably parked up in the field. So anyway, see my wheels, look, can you see the difference? My wheels aren't leaving a mark, are they? You can't see where my tractor's been hardly. You might do in a few wet patches, but you can see where they've been. If they'd gone round the whole lot, oh, and this, you can also see here where the flipping deer are coming through, look. That's a deer hole. Can you see that? Straight through there. This is the problem I'm facing. It's a very difficult thing having wildlife on the farm. There's a balance of everything. If I had too many deer on the farm, the holes get massive, and then I've got a problem with it up there on the boundary where a heifer got across last year. I'm going to have to put some fencing down the boundary between our field and the neighbours, because if our cattle get out in our field, it's not too bad, but you don't want to get them into the neighbours. So I'm going to have to fence that, because the deer are starting to make big holes. You know, too many deer, and that's the problem. The funny thing is, there were no deer here when I was a kid. There's been a massive explosion in the population of deer, certainly in this area. Same with the buzzards. There were no buzzards when I was a kid, and they've all come back. And I hear red kites are nearby, but I haven't seen any yet. Right, let's crack on. Yeah, not too bad. What are you up to? Alright, there we go. So I've pretty well done the top of the hedge now, as much as I can this side, maybe a few little bits to tidy up later. But I've got to do the side. Can you see? Down the side there, I just need to side along. And this, I mean, the beauty of this thing, the angle is good. Oh, that's blocking up again. Look, can you see? I emptied that out on the previous video and it's filling up again already, look. It's a bit of a weak spot there. It keeps filling up. A bit of oil down here as well. Where's that coming from? Leaking out of there a little bit. Always got to keep an eye out for oil leaks, because this is my biggest worry. Oh, that's undone on there as well. Right, just tighten that up on the top link. Let's have a quick look. I don't know whether I told you, I had the problem with the weld here, so I actually had Neil James's chap, Dan, came in and put an extra bit of welding on there because it was leaking oil and it was split. So that's sorted that problem out. But yeah, so we've got to go down the side there now, and then I can move on to the next field. Look, I'm back down the bit where the lovely people came. Look, can you see? There we go, look at that. Straight over there, the donut over there. Right, let's get on.
Yes.
Well, I've just stopped the hedge trimmer. I was just driving up this other bit of hedge here. I'm going under the wire here before I go round and do the side on that bit. But I just thought I'd show you the deer that I was talking about earlier, making the holes in the hedge. They are actually the other side of this hedge in the neighbour's land. So we'll see if we can spot them. They're quite a long way away, but the thing is, I got a good zoom on here, so we can just see. Let me zoom over. There they are, look. So there's one. Look. There's one there. I think they've spotted me. Stood up. And there's another one there. They're looking around. They like grazing this field. It's down as some sort of stewardship, so it's down as permanent grassland now. I think it used to be wheat. Oh look, it's looking at me. It's probably heard me talking. They got very good hearing. And it's thinking, what is he doing? They're probably worried I'm going to flip and have a go at them. So look, there they are. 3 of them. But they're the ones that make. Look, you can see how far away they are. Look, the zoom on this is brilliant. So this is what makes the holes in the hedge. Anyway, I'm down here. Look, I'm just going underneath the wire. Just get. If I don't do it, oh, my phone's going now. Right, stop. I better crack on. Well, that was the barn owl guys. They've come to check the barn owl boxes. This is good timing, isn't it? Second phone call I've had today. First phone call was my friend saying he's got COVID, so he's isolating. And the second one was saying that the team of the chaps who come and regularly check the barn owl boxes are coming today. Now I know that there's some barn owl pellets there, so we're going to go and have a look. I thought I'd stop on the way up, so I've got to go up for lunch now. I'll have to come back and finish the side bit off in a bit, maybe after lunch. But we can go and see these chaps, and we'll have a chat with them about what's in the barn owl boxes. I can see the guys up there now. They got their Land Rover up there. Look. Let's go and say hello.
Your bacon tasting session.
Oh, you saw the vegan bacon? Yeah, oh, bloody awful stuff. Yeah. So these guys have been active here, haven't they? We can see evidence here.
Yeah.
We'll have open one of those up so that there's a sign that they've been here, isn't it?
Yeah, plenty of poo as well.
Look at that. Big bad boy, isn't it? Well, I'll open that up in a minute.
Do for dinner.
Yeah. You said you just been to a box or something and found some dead ones in there.
Yeah, chicks from last year. They're probably starved.
Yeah.
Or something.
So they have a difficult time, don't they?
They go through phases.
One of the parents could have been lost and enough food.
Okay. Right.
Little jaws.
Yeah, you can see the
jawbones there. There's at least 2 there.
Look, I can see.
There's a couple of jawbones.
There's a head bone there. There's a skull there.
Yeah.
And these are quite fresh, aren't they? They're damp.
Yeah, they're damp and black.
Yeah.
They go greyer.
Do they?
As they dry.
Right.
It's going to be a bit steep.
It is rough.
Oh yeah, I got a trailer in the way. Sorry about that. I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to come back another day. You could put the ladder in the trailer.
Yeah.
And from that angle, then you can push against the side there.
You have to come right back like that.
Do you want me to get up in there? I'll put the ladder up for you if you want.
Yeah, where can we get in?
Well, I'll climb in.
Oh, the other day we had 7 squirrels come out of a box.
Did you?
Out of Barney box.
Well, they love that, and it's free home for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pigeons like them as well, don't they?
Well, Scott goat, yeah.
Yeah. I think we've had pigeons in here.
And where do we normally put it?
Put it in the middle, can you? I don't know. Where do you put it? You put those trap doors in a few years ago, didn't you?
Doors, like you said, doors there. Yeah. When I put the door,
Yeah.
it'll have to be.
You can put a label on it.
Might be able to rest it on that metal joist.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What's this? Unless you had it on the top, very top girder. What?
Did you miss them?
I got him.
Did you? Yeah.
2 of them, was it?
There he goes. Look at that.
One just going over that way as well.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Whoa. Hey, that's your journey, isn't it? It's made my day, that
I
has.
missed them, I was watching the lamp.
I think I got a bit of video because it wasn't. Whoa. Whoa. Just... 2 barn holes. 2 barn holes. Is it? Oh my god. Gents, your work here is done.
So,
What a result.
Pretty full the back end.
What are you doing up here now then? Just cleaning it out, are you?
It's clean now. Of course, we haven't been there for a couple of years because of
Oh,
COVID.
yeah, I know.
It's pretty full up.
Okay. Well, on that note, gents, I'm going to go for my lunch and leave you to clean out your... Are you all right, guys? I'll leave you to it then. You don't mind. You do a wonderful job. Have you got? Hang on. Does anyone got a website or anything you want to mention? Have you got a website?
Oh yeah, on Facebook.
Yeah, you got a Facebook page.
It's South Gloucestershire Owl and Bird of Prey Conservation on Facebook.
Yeah.
So you can see what we do on there and come and join us.
Yes.
And obviously make donations if you would like
Yes.
to.
Please do support these guys because look what they've done. Well then, crack on, guys.
proof it works.
Proof it works. Your work here is done, isn't it? Well worth it.
Might find another 2 in there.
Might find another 2. Oh, that's not a nice job, is it? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, okay.
Never,
Okay.
you know, never,
Ooh, I'm a bit choked up, to be honest. I'm very choked. You know what I'm like. My God. So the story of the barn owls is there hadn't been barn owls here since the 60s. Last time my dad saw barn owls here was in the 60s, and then we put some boxes up. Me and my dad made those, put them up there 20 years ago. And then these chaps came along as well, the Hawk and Owl Trust, as it were at the time, and they sort of took them over, and they also put some more boxes round. And we have had barn owls back here before. We had 1 or 2 flying around, and there were some chicks hatched there, must be 10 years ago or something. But they've sort of come and gone, and there weren't any there for a couple of years. And then suddenly you see, oh my goodness, you know, see the pair there is unreal. And that's what got me the... Oh. I'm sorry. My dad, he said your dad would have loved that. And he would have. And this is what I do. I carry on.
For NHS staff. That raises
I carry on the bit that my dad did. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit of a softie. But I get the love of nature and the tradition and stuff like that from my dad. Like he got it from his dad. And I just carry it on. And I pass it on to my boys. it'll keep going as long as the corn not turn around to do it. So anyway, oh, sorry folks. I'm not Adele. I'm not crying over a concert that I had to cancel. I'm just a bit of a softy farmer, really. I'm embarrassed when I do that, but you know, hey, that's me. But oh, I pulled it back together now. He just got me when he mentioned my dad, because you know I love the man so much, and carrying on this stuff is for my dad. But I mean, wow! Let me just flip that back in slow-mo. I don't know how much I captured on that video, to be honest. I think I got some of the barn owls going out, but flipping it. It's such a rare treat to see that. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna get all stupid again. Right, I'll be back later. I've got to have my lunch now. I'm coming back, just got to finish that siding off. Crack on, eh? Crack on. I'm back. My beard has grown another millimetre over lunchtime, and so I've had my chicken sandwich. I picked up a buddy poo that he did on the flipping mat. But let's face it, I took him for a lovely long walk. He didn't do a poo. We got in the house, I sat down, he went to the door and did a poo. Anyway, I'm back. I'm just back down here now to do the siding on the hedge that I talked about earlier. No more tears. I'm over my I'm over my emotional bit with the barn owls. Let's hope I am anyway. You don't want to see a blubber. Right, I am going to be siding up in a minute. We'll get down, we'll set up, and we'll get down the side of this hedge. I'm hoping that I can finish this hedge. That'll be it for that for this field, and then I'm moving around the farm slowly. I've got another, at least half the farm to do, so I'll be getting on with that over the next few weeks. Cracking on, cracking on. Get out, there's a stake down here. So there's a bit of wires in the hedge here, tied around there. Ow. I can't really avoid that. I'm gonna have to, I think that's tied up that end. I'm gonna have to leave that there. That was put there years ago when I first laid the hedge, that bit of wire. I don't need it now. I'll have to skirt round that. Right, I'm going to side up here, staying away from the wire. Oh, well, that's it. I've done the siding on here. You can see that I waited for the thing to stop before I jumped out. You can see I've got maybe a little bit of tidying up to do there, just there, but nothing much. Look, I've gone down the sides, I've done the top. I need to go around the other side and do the other side, but that'll be another day. I'm heading back for helping finish with the milking now. But there we go. More tyre tracks there. Can you see my lovely visitor friends? Right. So anyway. It just remains for me to say, crack on, let's get going, I'm off. See you later, guys.